Our armed forces in Afghanistan face potentially dangerous situations every day.
They're also working in harsh conditions that can cause a variety of health issues. WRL's Dr. Alan Mask tells us how a nurse and doctor at UNC are helping up to 100,000 soldiers get some relief.
No matter where soldiers serving in Afghanistan go, it's hard to avoid the heat, dry air, wind, and sand. UNC nurse Katie Sams' husband Alex is there, and it's taking a toll on his sinuses.
He called home one day, and he didn't complain. Alex never complains, but I could hear in his voice he was very congested. They can't even sleep at night because they're so congested.
So Sams went to ENT specialist Dr. Brent Sr. about sending a few sinus rinse kits to the soldiers. He spoke to the owner of NeilMed, which makes and sells this product. They responded in a big way.
And we have pledged 100,000 units each, which is about retail value of $2 million.
Several shipments are already helping soldiers who sent back these thank you messages.
A lot of people have allergies, so we all use it to help relieve all the sinus pressure that we have, get all the gunk out. Works like a charm.
For first-time users, the all-natural saline solution squeezed into the nose is a bit of a surprise.
I feel like I've been drowning in the ocean for about 2 minutes.
For the first time, it feels like you got a wave up your nose.
It's a huge amount of flushing that occurs in your nose, and it is a bit uncomfortable, but the effect is great.
The relief is immediate and without the side effects of medications. These soldiers say it's just what they needed.
From all the soldiers, myself, thank you. Happy holidays.
Now, I've used them before. They work. It's hard to be graceful when you're doing this, Dr. Mask. These seem to be gaining wider use now. Where did they begin? When did we start using sinus rinses?
Sure, the roots actually go back hundreds of years to India. You've probably heard of the neti pot, which is a cross between a small teapot and an Aladdin's lamp, where you take a pint of distilled water and a teaspoon of salt. You sort of tilt your head at about 45 degrees over a sink and pour it in one nostril and out the other. It helps to thin the mucus, to flush out the nasal passages, get rid of the allergens and the irritants. In a lot of ways, I like it better than medicated preparations or sprays, because those you can only use for a limited period of time, for 3 days at a time, 5 days at a time, before you begin developing some rebound congestion. So what I would say to our viewers is to talk with an ENT specialist, talk with your family doctor, your pharmacist about this possibility. It really works well, and our congratulations to Katie for this wonderful idea, and she's brought so much relief to so many of our soldiers in Afghanistan.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Dr. Mask.
You bet.